Alright, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just heading home from my charter. Thought I'd give you a little insight of what I've been doing in the month of August in general, I guess. What I like to do in August is target big fish. Big fish, why is that? Because it's my belief that the big resident fish that are holding in the deeper rips out in Montauk are coming in on particular tides to feed on the newly arrived snappers. Snappers come in right after the first moon of August usually. Sometimes a little bit later, sometimes even early. Really not earlier. Sometimes a little bit later, but usually that first moon of August we start to see snappers. This year we've definitely seen the snappers, and I believe that these bigger fish that I've had recently have been on snappers. You know, last week we had a good week. We had some 20s. We had a mid-30 fish. But tonight what we had was flat water. Flat water. We had west to southwest winds, about 15 knots. My goal in flatter water is to fish points, reefs. There you're going to have a little bit more current than you would, say, a cove, or where a point meets the cove. Still, the point that you're fishing, should be adjacent to the deeper water. But what happens with the point is you'll have whatever heave there is. If it's even 1 or 2 feet, it will be on that point. It's not going to be in the cove. The currents in a cove will be much less on nights like tonight, where you only have 1 to 2 foot waves. So anyway, what happened tonight was I got out there and I had big blues right at dusk. They were mid-teen blues. I couldn't stop them. They were hitting my darter. At one point, I was reeling my darter as fast as I could, and they tagged it. Alright, I'm on the south side of Montauk, and so far it's just big blues. It's just dusk. All the blues are low teen to high teen. Well, maybe not high teen, but definitely mid-teen. These are big blues. Look at this. You can see that. All on yellow super strike darters so far. I'm going to switch over because it's a pain in the ass. 2 treble hooks. Oh, here he comes. He's going to hook me. Alright, stay tuned. So, I was hoping at night, that was a good sign actually, because I figured maybe the blues, I was hoping the blues were on snappers. I don't know. They didn't spit anything up. But, it could possibly be a snapper. So I was hoping that whatever bait was there was going to stay after dark, and after dark the stripers would move in. It wasn't really the case, so then I waited till the tide changed. I figured maybe stripers would have be there on the tide change. Tonight it wasn't the case either. I got one fish about 18 pounds on a darter tonight. I was also throwing snakes. I love to throw eels this time of year. A big bass sees a big eel and he's going to suck it in.